success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's White following the miss by Jamal Murray. White the pass to Pritchard. No good on the triple. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, I'll tell you this. He is a relentless scorer at this point, Aaron Gordon. He is not afraid of taking contact.
So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams. And Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
Jokic inside. Vucevic defending. And Jokic gets it to go.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Tatum on the wing. Brown kicks to White. And it's Boston with another. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And it's Murray penetrating. Off on the layup. Boston leading by 4. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Rebound by Murray. Johnson finds Murray. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Brown. Shot clock at 5 over Johnson. Here's Vucevic. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Over to the wing. Watson for 3. Drills it from outside.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Vucevic against Jokic. Launches it. Boston grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle, Tatum. It's White on the wing. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek White, Doris, converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
And a miss there on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now, here's Jokic. Outside for Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Tatum with it. Covered by Johnson. Tatum's shot is off. And Watson has it in the corner. Back to Murray. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Jokic high post. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A post-All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for Boston.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
Outside Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Jokic passes to Watson. Uses the glass to drop it in. Watson's got 5 points so far.
Well, defending him inside is never an easy job. A little reminder of that right there.
Out to White for three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Murray against Pritchard. Murray, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The offensive rebound. Here's Brown, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 10-point Boston lead.
Now, Jaylen Brown's athleticism makes him a factor on the glass. Nice job getting those second chance points.
Sinks that one from the post. He has 6.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. And again, Boston with the triple.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Kicks it out to Johnson. Watson surveying the D. At the top of the key, Gordon. It's stolen by Pritchard. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Takes a step back. Murray against Pritchard. And Keita gets it to go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so here's Denver after the basket by Boston. Gordon with the screen from Murray. And they call an illegal screen here.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 16 points a game,
4 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Here's Hauser. Here's Keita. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Keita's got his second bucket. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've knocked 11 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Shireman's checked in, and Delano Banton's subbed in for Pritchard.
and they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Here's Murray. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Shot's good by Banton. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I'll tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
And stolen by Murray. Swiped it away. Fade away. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. It's tipped. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Banton, covered by Brown. Pass to Queta. Here's Walsh. He's covered by Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Banton. They get the rebound. And it's Hauser in the corner. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Murray dishes to Valanciunas. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. That's tipped. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Fires the three. Shireman can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 14. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Such a quick and crafty player. Murray gets room and scores.
The Celtics shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They're sticking to the campaign. Banton rips it home after the terrific move.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Hardaway. Nothing on the board. The rebound by Queta. Here's Shireman. And it's off from three-point range. Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside Gordon. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Celtics lead by 16. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
They've got Sam Hauser. And it's Shireman in at the guard position. That's the Boston 5. And the basket by Hauser.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The three from Johnson. A putback. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 8 points.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Walsh. Celtics passing it around. Here's Shireman. He's covered by Murray. Here's Hauser. 6 to shoot. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots over Johnson.
Just outstanding defense from Cameron Johnson. He's got size and athleticism. He alters the shot there.
Back to Watson. Here's Strother. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Murray, good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Brown, no good. The Nuggets trail by 11. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Jokic passes to Watson. Here's Murray. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Thunder. Here's Shireman. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Jokic. Outside for Murray. To the left wing. Watson finds Jokic. Shot clock at 6. The putback. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Johnson outside. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Celtics leading by 11. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Number 5, the Nuggets.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
And Kata gets it to go.
There's just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
A 3, and that one's good. Strother. Strother's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets. Brown against Johnson. Pass to Shireman. Back to Brown. Tatum on the wing. Fires the 3. Strother grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you guys.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Kicks it out to Johnson from past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Johnson's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Celtics making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Pritchard finds Vucevic. Back to Pritchard. Pass to White. Back to Pritchard. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, terrific kick-out pass by Derek White. His decision-making always on point.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 9 points. Jokic with the screen on Pritchard. Launches a 3, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside, White. Brown wide open, he fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Jokic inside. Vucevic on him, and he's good on the 3 ball. Now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Right side, White. Pass to Pritchard. Johnson against Brown. Outside Tatum. Tries it from 9. That one, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Pelicans. And it's good, 2 points.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Outside, White. Pass to Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Now, here's Jokic. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Strother. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Boston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Pass to White. Tatum setting the pick for White. Cans the shot from the wing. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
A sneaky good scorer. I don't know that you define Derek White as a scorer. He's sort of jack of all trades, but boy, he's cooking right now.
Sam Hauser's checked in for Brown. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Denver. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And it's Hauser in the corner. No good from outside.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Jokic draws the double. Johnson finds Gordon. White with the defensive effort.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
They get it back. Vucevic, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
And the basket by Gordon.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Celtics leading by 4. Tatum looking around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Jokic draws the double. Watson for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Watson's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Tatum with it. Out guarded by Murray. Pass to Pritchard. Celtics passing it around. Here's Tatum. Beyond the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Johnson kicks to Murray. Outside Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. The Celtics with the lead. Richard from outside. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Murray. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
Spins. Pass to Walsh. Back to Pritchard. And here's White. Pritchard passes to Walsh. Back to Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
His scoring hasn't been what we're accustomed to, but as a team, they have been able to find success.
Here's Jokic. Back to Watson. Johnson outside. Jokic inside. Vucevic defending. Shot by Gordon. Wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 8 now on the night. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
and the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Johnson, wide open, he fired. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
Johnson's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver. Johnson's got 4 threes on 5 attempts, really getting it done outside. Pass to White. Shoots from 12, and he gets it to go. White's got 15.
Well, he is asked to do so many different things for whatever team he's on, but Derek White right now, aggressive hunting his shots.
And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. No good from 11 feet. Denver leading by 3. Johnson, the pass to Jokic. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pritchard against Murray. Pritchard passes to Tatum. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 14.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
And here's Watson. He has 5. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Tatum. They trail by 3. Picked by Vucevic. Fires from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Back right after this.
Hello, folks. Glad to have you with us. The Joker is in the building. So far, Nikola Jokic has been all business.
They keep feeding him and he's getting after it. Once you let him get comfortable, tough to slow him down, Kenny.
Yeah, especially when you slow down the word comfortable. You actually see better defense at times, but he finds another way to get it done.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out. And that'll do it for
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Denver leading by 3. So on the floor for Denver. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Peyton Watson is out there with Murray, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Here's Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. Boy, with your 4th foul, you are going to have to be selective with how you guard and how physical you are.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got 5.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And then Murray with the jam.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Johnson against Brown. Outside Tatum. Off target with his 3.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think goodness.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
beautifully.
Murray dishes to Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
The three from Tatum. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. For three, Murray. Rebound, Boston.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Jokic with the steal. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Now White for the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Here's Murray. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 24.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Pritchard up top. He's covered by Murray. And here's Tatum for three. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver leading by 4. Jokic high post. 24 points for him. Here's the three. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Inside, here's White. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Derek White, tremendous finisher in the painted area. Just drops it in softly.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Jamal Murray.
He hasn't been nearly as effective a passer these past few months, and that's unfortunate because when he's passing it well and the assists are coming, he is a much more complete player. It's something he has to be thinking about.
Christian Brown's checked in for Peyton Watson. And here's Tatum for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Here's Tatum. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Here's Brown. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Off target from outside. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. Now here's Vucevic. And another miss by Boston.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Brown with it. Still yet to score. Jokic with the bucket.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Outside Tatum. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Murray finds Jokic. Here's Johnson. Outside for Murray. No good with the triple. Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
And here's Tatum for three.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, the Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Kevin, back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie.
And the basketball IQ of Jokic is off the charts. Terrific kick-out pass to the shooter there.
Now Pritchard. He has 5. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Over Brown. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Brown. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Here's Jokic, and he uses the glass on the lane. Jokic has got the lead up to 7 now for Denver.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
The kick out to Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And then they continue to control the glass.
And stolen by Tatum. Jokic goes to work inside.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Boston making some changes. Kate has checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Jaylen Brown.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
And there's the drive. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Pass to Brown. Can't nail the jumper.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Over in the corner, Pritchard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Jokic inside. Tatum on him. Brown trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Here's White. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
That's just a smooth, tight handle right there by Derek White. This guy an offensive force.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Valanciunas. Jokic. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's the screen. In the corner. Tatum with it. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Strother. It's stolen by White. Here's Hauser. finish off the break. Hauser's got his third basket of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Hauser. A three ball. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Nuggets trail. And here's Jokic. Jokic tries the double. Clock at 6. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And again, Denver no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. At one point, they led by 16. Pritchard finds White. Pass to Tatum. From outside the arc. A three-point shot is pure for Tatum.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Jokic against Tatum. Looking to end the run. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 34.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
That's a 2 from Pritchard. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Jaylen Brown. And it's Queta in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. And then Gordon with the dunk.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
There's Brown with the 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, this is a quick and decisive offensive player who's not afraid of contact. Love Tim Hardaway Jr. accepting the contact.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Hardaway hits them both.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
There's the screen. Brown inside. By Hardaway.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Murray. From deep. Nailed from three-point land. Murray's got 27.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Murray looking around. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket for Murray.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Good on the three-point shot.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep. Boy, you better make sure you're contesting that three ball. That's how good he is.
Here's Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he knocks down the first one. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Both shots good from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Boston leading by 3. Here's Brown. No good on that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. Nuggets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Murray kicks to Hardaway. Back to Murray. Stolen by Tatum. He's got a clear path. Here's Brown with the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Gordon. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Kata. The kick out to Brown. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
fast, that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Hauser. Tries to save it. It's hauled in by Gordon.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Shireman. He's covered by Murray. 4 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Watson. Trying to get something going. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Both teams will make substitutions.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
He gets it in there. Murray's got 14 points now in the second half.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Johnson against Brown. Out to White. Three-pointer. Valanciunas grabs the board. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Pass to Pritchard. Brown against Johnson. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Jaylen Brown very capable of taking stretches of games over. Right now, he's got the entire offensive arsenal working.
Boston making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And Denver with a change here, too. Jokic is checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Celtics leading by 4. Brown deciding where to go with it. Tatum's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Gordon from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And White kicks to Tatum. Pritchard with a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Nuggets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Jokic. A miss that time would have put him up. And the Celtics shooting straight 49% from the field. Back to Brown. 14 feet away. That shot no good. Murray with the defensive effort. Denver's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Back to Watson. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Boston trailing. Pritchard with the ball. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pritchard passes to White. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Murray's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jokic inside. Vucevic on him. Back to Johnson. Well, looking at Cam Johnson, Doris, what are your thoughts on the evolution of his career?
I mean, so much yet to be decided, Kevin, because when he came in, people thought he would be the prototypical role player, just a 3-and-D guy. But as he's matured, he's shown some high-volume scoring threat to him. So how this plays out will be interesting.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside Tatum. And that time, also a missed shot. Denver's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Johnson. From the arc. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The deep 3 from Tatum. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Murray with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Pass to Watson. Puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. Oh, my, he really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
And the Celtics with possession here. Outside, White. Pass to Brown. 3-pointer. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic is the Nuggets leading by 9. Now here's Murray. Now here's Jokic. Vucevic defending. Jokic, no good. And for the Celtics, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
From 10 feet away, got it!
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 11. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Here's White. From outside, Jokic with the rebound.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Outside Gordon for three. No good there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
Denver leading by 9. Lays it in off the window.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, this guy's job is to crash the offensive glass, and he does it at a high level.
Now Gordon fires the three, and down goes the three.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
And they double up Brown. Derek White. And he does not hit.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
They double in with Vucevic. Takes the three. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Denver.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jokic.
Boy, this guy's energy and effort, he was in complete control. That triple-double speaks volumes.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Tatum. Tries it from 16, and they pick up the 2. And here is Murray. There's the drive, and he makes that one count.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Murray rips down the board. And so here's Denver. It's a 13-point game. And here's Jokic. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
So now let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Nicola, a great game for you tonight. Are nights like tonight even more enjoyable when you put up huge numbers individually?
I'm going to take a W, to be honest. I mean, that's what we all play for the wins, fans coming for the wins. And we came out and played really good basketball tonight, and hopefully we're going to continue.
Always such a team player. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.